Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. I apologize if my voice is low. It's I'm out of town. I'm not in my studio, and my nephews are doing their virtual schooling. So I'm trying to get this video done and get this on, and hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't have all the lightings that I usually have, so we're gonna try to get through this. Now, y'all, I don't know. I don't. It seems like this season is a jump on Candace's season, but we're gonna get a little to that in a little bit. Now, last week we had this dinner. Ashley, she's suffering from like a little postpartum depression. She don't want to leave Dean. She just want to be in the house. All those things. Somehow, this turned into Candace needs to apologize to Ashley. Now, Candace, she feels that, hey, I'm willing to apologize, but I would like it to be me and Ashley sitting down together and having a conversation and not having it with the whole audience. Because when you have with the whole audience, the people who are not involved, they want to jump in and say A, B, C, and D. And now you're looking at them like, hey, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Now you two are fighting. And then that person's friend wants to jump in and so on and so forth. It's like, no, I just want to keep it like that. Now, for whatever reason, Robin brings up how Candace was up there waving a knife at Ashley. Now, she didn't go seek out a knife to go wave it at Ashley. She was eating her dinner and she was talking with her hand, and the knife happened to be in her hand after she told Ashley several times to leave her house. And Ashley wanted to be smart and be like, this your mama's house, this ain't your house, and all these other things. Now, but my thing is, have they forgot all of the things that Ashley has done over the season? She has done something to just about and said something to about just about every woman in the season on this show since season 1. And we're supposed to like, just because she had a baby, that like clears her shadiness record, her messiness record. No, that's not how that works. She didn't talk about Robin, saying how Juan was cheating on Robin. She said something about Katie. She was talking about Karen. I'm pretty sure she said something about Giselle. And on top of that, to make matters worse, she went around a few seasons ago to anybody who would sit still and listen and was saying how Monique has a drinking problem. How Monique was out with her. She had several drinks, and so happened that day that the car she was driving, she got into a wreck, implying that Monique was drunk driving and had a wreck. But Monique is mad at Candace because Candace was friends with Charisse, who allegedly was out here spreading lies about her. You mad at me for I'm friends with somebody who have alleged to have spread a lie about you, but you are actually friends with and not mad with Ashley, who was telling everybody that you was a drunk and that you was driving drunk, and that maybe that's why you got into a car wreck. Remember, Ashley did all those things, and I had forgot she had did that until I was looking at somebody else's review, and they mentioned that how you know, Ashley did all these things. I was like, she sure did. She did call her basically a drunk, said she was drunk driving, and that's why her car got into a wreck. And I remember that thinking, like, now that got in my head, and I was like, every time I seen her, I was like, yeah, she was drinking a lot. She planted that seed in my head. But now she's mad at Candace because Candace invited Charisse to her anniversary party. Now, I don't go by what's happening now on the like what's happening in real time. I'll keep to going on the show, but I have to. I hate to bring this up, but I'm bringing it up because Robin is the one who said that Charisse wasn't even at her wedding, but apparently she was invited to the wedding, but she couldn't make it. She had other arrangements, but it's like I just did not like the fact that they were jumping down. This is supposed to be about Ashley. How did this become? Candace needs to apologize from A, B, C, and D. Now, Candace said she had asked Monique before the dinner, and is she going to be, well received. And Monique was like, yeah, yeah, girl, it was fine. And even after the dinner, they had like this. They didn't have the cameras out. They had the audio going on. And Ken was like, girl, basically, I I kept on rewinding, but like I didn't really catch all what I wanted to. It was basically like, girl, you should have told me what was going on. You got me out here looking stupid. A, B, C, and D. That's basically what was it. Now, moving over to Wendy, she is having her mother teach her children Igbo. Both she and her husband are from the same Igbo tribe. He's Nigerian American. He is a lawyer. She got like several degrees. I couldn't name them all because like it was going too fast and I was tired of rewinding and I wanted to get this video done, which I should have watched this last night, but like my sleep pattern and waking up is off since I'm only an hour difference from Houston. I'm here in Georgia, but still my pattern is off. So like trying to get things together is a lot. But she got all of the degrees and she got all of the jobs. That's what lays down to it. And I was like, I would like to see like what tribe I came from Africa. But at the same time, I'm scared to do a DNA test because I'm paranoid like that. But yeah, I like Wendy and her family. So moving on, Candace is telling Chris how Monique was acting at the dinner and how because she invited Sharice to the anniversary party and how that bothered her. And she's like, she thought that whole mess with Monique and Sharice, she thought that was old news. And like, she's acting one way when she was with me, but when she gets with the ladies, she's acting another way. Now, while this is going on, Monique is talking to Karen and how it's bothering her with, how Sharice was out here spreading these lies about her and how dare, Candace want to be friends with her and all this other stuff. And it's like, a lot. And when they had Dean's sipping seed, Monique was saying how, relating to the other ladies before Candace got there, how her friendship with Candace is. And I'm like, if Candace is still your friend, why are you telling them how these girls, who most of them do not like Candace, let's get that straight. Why are you talking to them about your friendship with Candace? Is what I wanted to know. But anyways, again, this event that was supposed to be Ashley and Dee's sipping seed, y'all come see Dean for the first time. Make sure you wash your hands. Maybe you can hold him. Do not kiss my baby. That turned into, Candace, you don't take accountability for anything. Why are we having this conversation at the sipping seed is what I want to know. Monique is saying how Candace always want things her way. And, well, hold on, wait a minute. Candace is basically saying my issue is with Ashley, and if it's the issue that me and Ashley have together, it should be spoken with just me and Ashley. That's not just me wanting to have my way. It's just that, like I said earlier, I don't need people who are not having the issue putting their 2 cents in, because that's gonna cause a lot more drama, and then it's gonna be Candace, she's being aggressive and all this other things. Like when they having a one-on-one conversation, it's fine. It's just when the outside voices come in, Giselle, what's her name? Robin, they want to put their 2 cents in, and this is when Candace, she gets upset, gets to cussing and fussing, all those things. Now, after this whole back and forth, Candace is like, you know what? I'm going to excuse myself. I'm going to leave. So she does. And Ashley follows after her, and Candace tells her she didn't want to cause a big fight because this is your house, your baby's there, your people there. She just wasn't trying to do that. She was trying to be respectful. And I just thought it was funny because Giselle brings up, well, Sharice is here. Now, Sharice, it was a whole big issue. Your name came up, and you being going to Candace's anniversary, and Monique felt some type of way. Now, Monique, who just seconds ago, maybe minutes ago, was like, why are you leaving, Ashley? Why are you doing this? She don't want to sit and see what Sharice got to say, so she ups and leaves. I was like, so when Candace does it, it's wrong, but when you do it, it's fine? Like, really? Like, I'm kind of understanding where Candace is coming from. Why is this a jump on Candace situation? All the ladies talk about one another, but they tend to want to single out one person in the group. Now, Wendy said in her confessional that Monique is no friend to Candace's. Not one friend at all. Candace called Monique a flip flopper. Monique called Candace a flip flopper. And it's like, now, even though I said I don't hear what's going on, but apparently it was some kind of ploy to get Monique off the show by spreading lies and doing this, that, and the third. I don't know if it was to get Sharice on the show. I didn't read too much into it, but like, I'm starting to feel like Candace, like, I'm not going to be coming around if this is going to be a jump on Candace situation. Yes, I know this is my job, but why is it always jump on Candace situation? Why are we continually having these y'all need to make up? In the history of reality shows, when has ever a meetup to like, y'all need to squash this and make things up? When has that ever happened? When you're trying to force somebody to do it. When you're forcing somebody to apologize, that's not a genuine and real apology. I don't want somebody to tell you to apologize and you say, I'm sorry. I want you to do it because you are actually feeling sorry, not because somebody wants you to do it. So, y'all, that was the just. We did kind of have Giselle go on a boat ride with Jamal and her daughters, and they still not feeling the relationship with their daddy because they know their daddy got cheating in him, and Giselle just doesn't understand. She's seen the parent trap. She thought every kid want to have their parents back together, but it's like, if they know how their daddy get down, they don't want daddy and mommy to get back together because they know there's a good chance the daddy gonna cheat again. Yeah. I did feel some type of way that Monique was serving hors d'oeuvres and, little snacks and stuff like that to Karen when she had that bird T'Challa on her shoulder. Like, no, like I told y'all, I don't do birds, I don't do animals. Give me a fish, I can put it in the tank. I make sure this tank is filtered. I can feed it twice a day or however many times a day you feed a fish and keep it moving. So, y'all, that was the just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of our peoples by clicking that icon above. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.